Hello, folks. Hot Rod Rodney 25 coming back to you with train layout changes part 3, I believe it is. I told you I would bring you back when the top of this was off. I believe I did that in part 2. I'm pretty sure I did a part 2. But the top is off the desk. All the bracing that I had, extra bracing and the angle bracing and everything for where the transformers was going to go originally, is all out of here. I went ahead and I just did this a while ago. I took the screws out of my track, and yes, I do use screws instead of nails, because you can't use spikes and plywood too easy. And I don't use styrofoam or foam board because of the simple fact that this is one of these layouts that you climb up on your knees, and then you can stand up and walk around to get to all those shells up there and all the other side of the shells over there, and of course in the back, that's a different story. That's a ladder and climbing, which I'm obviously the only one that can really fit back there except my daughter, and my daughter Abigail is not interested in trains or auto racing or dirt track racing no more. So I'm doing this alone. Everybody knows I lost my dad back in 2018. So it's still always a father-son layout, but this layout will be in memory of him, and I will not be tearing his Lionel stuff out. I will always be running it till the day something happens to me. But anyway, I'm going to stop this video, and I'll bring you back after I get this track tore up, and we'll see the blank space in here, just the plywood. This track back here that is part of the main line, I will probably leave that alone. I did not loosen any of that, but this one is actually the yard lead, and this one is actually the main line also, but it needs to come out so I can get an idea where my switches and stuff like that's going to be. Right now, you can see that trussel that is holding that board up. And yes, I hand built those out of furring strips. You can see, should be 4 of them there. You might not be able to see the 4th one, but they look like, I made them to look like bridge trusses. And I know it's out of scale, guys. I've been told that more than once by more than one person. It don't matter. This is an out of scale railroad. Always will be. And everything that I build on here, it's my railroad. That's, that's just the simple point of that story. But anyway, that there will probably be took out, dropping stuff, knocking stuff everywhere. But anyway, behind these wire reels, which is Cat 5 or air control thermostat wire that I got from a long time ago. They was pitching it out. Don't know why. But anyway, I brought it home for the trains. But anyway, all that where them trains are sitting, that's liable to go out of here too. Where the little ladder is, that part of the that level might disappear. And the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because I want to open this layout back up, or this space back up. That way I can figure out how to put yard tracks in. I can have industrial sidings if I want to. A lot of it ain't going to be hand or train switched, but it could be 5.0 help switched, you might want to call it. Mainly because this is all DC, and I don't want to have to try to back DC trains into a siding, even though I've done it before for several years. I don't want to go that route. I'd rather get up on here once in a while, and when you see industrials or yards or whatever, yard tracks on my videos, I want to be able to have something different set in there, or nothing at all, to make it look like the train has been coming through here and doing, switch ops. I know that may sound weird to do it that way, but I am nowhere DCC, and I probably ain't ever going to. I'm not going to say that I won't ever go that route, but at this point in time, it just ain't happening. I got way too much stuff invested in DC, and I just feel that I can do a lot of the same stuff with DC than everybody's doing with DCC. I'm just doing it a cheaper and different way. So, with that being said, let me stop this video for a short pause, and I will get rid of this track right here, and we'll look at the bare plywood. So give me a couple minutes, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. For the next next part of this video, if I can spit the word out, you can see that I tore up all the track that was total of the main line, the yard feed, or the main line yard feed, like main line number 2, but it was going for the yard, but you could run on it and pass the sidings. And then these 2 trains, plus there was 2 other trains that was just going to be on oddball circle type tracks by themselves. So anyway, guys, I hope this starting to make sense. I know I don't do videos like everybody else does. I don't have the quality equipment and everything like everybody else does. So this is being filmed by my cell phone. But I do have some kind of idea. I just got to get a lot more track back in there and figure out what I'm actually going to do with the extra bench work and boards and stuff. If I'm going to leave them and have extra trains, or if I'm going to be able to tear it all out and open the layout up a little more. So till then, guys, this has been train layout changes part 3. I hope it's starting to make sense what I'm starting to do. I know there ain't a lot, on this video really getting into the process, but that's the whole idea of the series. So, till part 4, we'll catch you later. Be safe out there.